Hey, howdy, hey there, partner. How you doing this evening? I can do that voice a little bit better. Howdy. There we go. We're gonna be drawing some Western stuff this evening. So, if you can hear me, give me a heckin' yee-haw in the chat. Or similar Western phrase, whatever your favorite is. Get a dog, little mommy, or whatever the hell, right? Let me know what the music volume is like. If it needs to be louder or quieter, we can adjust that. Looks like a little bit loud. I might turn it down just a little bit. Hey, howdy, hey, homeboys. Yeehaw! Alrighty, let's go ahead and hop on over to the art. As you can see, we have a cactus. He's a cactus man, he's great. And we are doing a little thing that I like to call Westember. Starting at midnight tonight, it is Westember. We are doing a 30-day drawing challenge. Hopefully I can keep up with it. This music is a little loud in my ear, y'all. It's a little bit loud. It's a little bit freaking distracting. I'm going to turn it up for y'all, but for me, it's going to be a little bit down. Alright, how's that? Is that a little bit better for y'all? Alright. So, for day one, we have Cactus, and I already have done a sketch of this, although I think what I might do is recolor him. Maybe? If I can get it to... I might need to restart Clip Studio. Let's hope not. It's a little laggy. I might need to start a new canvas or something. Yeah, I might, like, recolor him, because I don't like the way he was colored. I think he needs something else. We started day 2, haven't been one yet. Yeah, I'm trying to get a little bit of a head start on it, because I would like to maybe make this a YouTube series, or at least, I don't know, something. But, for those of you who haven't been on the Discord server, which, by the way, link in description, should be still active. Check out our Discord, because that's where you're going to keep the most up-to-date about what I'm doing with my life, and things like that. But, Discord community server, yeah, the link should still be active. I am making a tabletop role-playing game that overall could be skinned to be any type of genre, but I am making a Western genre game that will work a little bit in that favor. So I am using Westember, the month of my birth, and you know, I don't know what to say. I'm using Westember. I'm using September as my month of idea generation for this world, and things that I can maybe, like, you know, one day put into a little book or something. Maybe I'll sell something. I'm gonna scooch. Can I scoot this over just the teeniest bit? I realized something about my layout that's a little bad. My hand is going underneath my Kofi thing. I don't like it. Alright, that's a little better. Keep getting distracted by literally everything. So, day one is Cactus. I'll be doing sketches for the rest of this week that I can then render out as time goes on. But I have some ideas, some I need to work on, you know, things like that. And I will be kind of explaining the lore of this world that I'm making for my players as I kind of go. So, please let my pen be charged. I bumped my microphone and it got unplugged. Ugh. Can y'all still hear me? Hope so. Testing, testing, hello? Uh-oh. Video tube screwed up. Okay, there we go. Everything breaks the moment I do something wrong. Come on, come on, come on. Alright, we are going to hop back over into this one. I'm going to throw all this guy's stuff into a folder. I can turn on and off. And we are going to have at it. Also, for those of you who may be new here, I just got a Ko-fi. Coffee? I don't know how you pronounce it, whatever. You can donate to my Ko-fi at ko-fi.com/actionjackmedia. I am struggling, y'all. I'm not struggling. My goal is $300 because that is half of my rent. So if I could ever reach $300 in like a single month, that would like pay half of my rent, and that would be like the biggest bill that I have to pay. That would help me out like a ton. So, you know, if you have the extra dosh and you want to throw a couple of coins my way, I would be ever appreciative. Let's get on with the show, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, let's check on chat. Ben 10 Quirks, My Hero Academia it's coming eventually. I will do it. You gotta trust me. It's coming. But for now, shush. Haven't even started to... Maybe we can draw a cowboy headless horseman. Not a bad idea. I have another idea as well. Cool. Alright. So for horse, I had kind of a idea in mind. I might have to look up horse. There's alright. Google. I look up horse skull, and the first thing you show me is cosplay of some like dwarven girl with Google. What is up? I just got like anime women on my Google search results. Alright, let's just pop that bad boy in there for reference. Horse skulls are freaking weird, y'all. They are terrifying beings. Inside and out horses. Let's see. So my general. Wow, that is lag. That is lagorific. What is going on? I may not have a good time. I don't know. We'll deal. I gotta draw something. So my idea thus far was to create, let's just get this shape in here. Kind of like, almost like the legend of the Grim Reaper in this world. Or something. Which I know is dark for day 2, but like, you know, Halloween's coming up, stuff like that. Horse skulls also look weirdly happy. Like they look like, I don't know. They're strange little critters, ain't they? Big, like chonky jaw, eyeball like way up here, and then all this junk. Is there like an ear? Socket. Cheekbone, kinda. And then and their jaw goes somewhere like that. I may change this guy's proportions just a teeny bit to make him a little bit more menacing. Like that. Slightly more menacing shape. But I had the idea of like this. Now, of course, I didn't separate those layers. Why would I have? I had this idea of like a horse skeleton with a body made of the horse's mane that's just grown out so much that it becomes like a cloak. It's just made of matted black oily hair. But I'm not sure exactly how to like depict that. I might want to just like start with some nasty shape language. Man, it is laggy. I am actually debating restarting. I'm gonna save this. You know what? This is some technical difficulties. Westember drawings. I'm gonna restart Clip Studio Paint, and I hope that my streaming program will be kind to me. We'll see. I should. You know what? In fact, I'm going to hop over to. I'm just gonna hop to a blank scene, just so that I don't accidentally show something on screen or whatever. I don't know. You know, just in case. I don't have like a be right back screen or anything, so just bear with me here. Save that. All I need that is a PNG, so that's fine. Imagine fusing Norse themes with Western themes. Yeah, could be interesting. That's not what we're doing for this, though. We're just doing Western and monsters. Come on, render the image. I don't know if it's my computer that's running slow. I hope it's not my actual PC that's running slow. That would be unfortunate. Oh, come on, goodness. There's always got to be, like, a horrific technical difficulty when I start my streams, huh? Alright, cool. Yeah, whatever. Go ahead and close that. Close that. And then hop. Minimize that, it'll be fine. I'll just open that up. And hopefully. Alright. Yeah, it has not. Oh, it was kind to me. Yay, I didn't have to like go in and reinitialize the. Okay, sorry about that, ladies and gents. Hopefully, we'll run a little smoother now that like the cache has been cleared and all that with everything. But yeah, things for okay. Sorry, distracted. All right, so we need. I think even more structure. I want the horse head to be large, but I also want it to be, you know, on a body. Alright, you need to be locked in place. Oh, we got some nice ranchy music. Ranch dressing music, okay. I'm gonna try to channel the art style of Jack from Subjectively with this challenge. His month-long challenges always inspire me, and I really like his art style a lot. So, yeah, there we go. I don't know, I mean, we need to come up with, like, different names and things for these. I think... What's the name of the girl from The Ring? Samara? Or I don't remember what her name... I think it's Samara. We need to maybe come up with a horse name. Like a pun or like a mixing of words that's a reference to her. Because this is kind of the inspiration for this horse thing. Something that's like, you know, the legend of this thing is it's kind of like a, maybe not a Grim Reaper, but it's something that can happen to a horse that is left in the desert and dies and is succumbed to, you know, this is like a folk legend. some sort of like cryptid that people tell stories about. So we need like a name that's like Mane Walker or something like that, like some sort of horse hair pun. And really, like, the structure of this thing is going to be... Oh, I should mention, Mom, Dad, Abby, if y'all are watching this stream, don't. Maggie is allowed to watch this one. Love you, Maggie. You're a good girl. Good puppy. But yeah, Mom and Dad, if y'all are watching this, they're going to be my players for this game that I'm going to, making this game kind of for them. If y'all are watching this, don't... Potentially spoilers, I may use these monsters in our game. I may use these monsters. And I don't want you guys to, like, metagame and, like, know anything about these monsters before you get a chance to actually, like, discover them in World. That makes sense. Thank you. That'd be great. Bye-bye. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Bidididing! Yo, Donnie K9 got me a donation. Thank you. It's appreciate it. I mean, appreciate it. I need to change the notification sound if I can, but thank you. I really appreciate that, dude. I don't even know how much you donated, but that's cool. It doesn't matter. I will see how much you donated later. I really appreciate that. Oh, well, I just got the notification. $10! Wow! Hey, man. No, thank you. I like that. Feels awesome. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that, dude. That's $10 I can put toward rent. Hello, Mr. Action. Hello, Mr. Poober. How you doing today? I hope you are doing well. Hope your feet are nice. I don't know. Sorry. I'm in a wild one that I did have a Red Bull. I did have a Red Bull at like 10 o'clock, which is not a good thing for me to have done. It's fine though. Nah, what are we calling Horsey Boy though? We gotta come up with a hair horse portmanteau. Like that thing out there. It's a main. I don't know. It's a sludger. It's like gotta come up with a cowboy sounding name for this damn thing. I might just paint this thing straight up. Like, I feel like it needs a better pose. Like, can't stay here for long. I got work and such. Oh, well, I appreciate you stopping by, my friend. Thank you ever so much. I will find some way of, like, repaying, like, donators and stuff, because, like, I want to earn the money that I'm making through donations, but like I really do appreciate it. I'll do some sort of like special stream where I can have people on or something. I don't know. I'll figure something out. I don't want to make any promises just yet before I have anything like solidified, but yeah, that'd be good. Tumble Steed? Ooh, that's not bad. It doesn't really tumble though. But I see your thought process. I do appreciate that. I like that. Corcel de Matanza. What does that translate to? I don't speak whatever language that was. I don't speak that language. I'm sorry. I'm going to be wild tonight. Should the jaw be like a jar? Or should it be a jaw? Not a jar, silly. It's a jaw. Oh yeah, that's even spookier. When it's not like I'm gonna have to erase all of it, basically. Um, I didn't know they had these like little canine tooth looking things. This is why you use reference, folks. Horses is wild. They got like weird teeth. Look at it. Why do horse have sharp teeth? Hold on. Yeah, this has got to be left over from some sort of other evolutionary thing. Because these are the ones they use to grab grass, and these are the ones they use to mush up the grass. What is these ones? What's this? Why a horse got a sharp tooth? What the heck's going on? How your bones do that? And what's this little hole right here for? Excuse me? Horse? Why you is that way? Why you gotta be the way that you are? You're a terrible creature. You are a terrifying creature. Horses suck, dude. No, I love horses so much. I genuinely do. I was like a big horse kid growing up, but their skulls is not appealing looking. Their skulls are weird. I mean, human skulls are weird too, but you know what I mean. Hollow. Horses have, a holo. Horses have canines, yeah. We don't question the anatomy in here, the art community, we just go with it. Slaughter steed, ain't bad. That's not bad. Okay. I don't know if this thing is necessarily a killer. I think it is still a peaceful creature. It's just it's severely misunderstood, I think. That's the best kind of creature. Because it was once a horse, and it, probably still thinks it's a horse, at least in my brain. But it's just like now a horrible hare creature that wants to kind of maneuver its way across the plains and deserts and lurk in your window. I don't know. It's a weird one. What if it tries to be friends with people, but every time he tries to make a new friend, he unintentionally kills somebody? Maybe. I don't think he's necessarily friendly. I think he's probably as easily spooked as a horse. Again, here's my already existing headcanon for what this thing is. It is a horse that died of some sort of circumstances and decayed in such a way that all that was left was its skull and bits of its mane. And then that got the lingering horse spirit or something, whatever. I don't know if ghosts are going to be real in this universe, but the weirdness of this world. There is something in this world, a mechanic that I've called just weirdness, that it mutates the wildlife, and it mutates things and changes them and allows them to work in unnatural and uncanny ways. So if a horse dies in a weirdness hotspot and decays, it will become a insert name here and become a hare creature. I want to say demon, hare demon, because it sounds funny, but I don't think these things are demons. I don't think they're demonic. They're just animals what got mutated. I'm making a weird version of Ghost Rider, but it's horse. Okay. So, yeah, I think, I don't know. I don't know what I want to call this thing. Remains. Yo, actually, you know what? That's That works. That works. Remains. And they could even just be pronounced like remains, like, you know, pronounced like emphasis on the re instead of the mains. Remains ain't a bad word for it. That's pretty fucking clever, not gonna lie. What's the name? Crackle? Oh, are you thinking specifically for this guy's name? Like this character's name could be Crackle? I could see that. You know, if a character were to befriend one or something, they could have named it Crackle or could have the name Crackle. But I think for the name of the, let's call it species, remains, is pretty good. I like that. It's clever. I always will go for like clever names. I want these renders, these daily renders or whatever, to look good, but also be simple to make, right? So I think I'm going to try to operate on, like, a maximum of 2 or 3 layers. Oh, we got another agnostic primate. Hold on a second. My goal just shut the fuck up. How many dollars did you donate to me? Excuse me. $200 fucking dollars? Are you kidding me? Holy shit. Fuck you. Thank you so much, dude. That's awesome. I really fucking appreciate that. God damn. Fuck, I'm like, god damn it. You're gonna make me cry. $200? Are you serious? I can't fathom. I can't do it. How you got that much money to just give away to me? That's not, you can't do that. Fuck. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that so much. That legit, like, that really helps to pay my rent. Not gonna lie. Like I said, my goal was $300 because that is half of what I would pay for rent. I don't want to, like, you know, I don't want to bleed anybody dry. But I really do appreciate that. It helps. You know, I still have a day job. If this was my only job, then yeah, the goal would be my full rent. You know, paying my half of the rent, or yeah, whatever. Paying, yeah. Oh God, I'm out of words. Thank you so much, dude. No prob, Bob. That's all. That's what you have to say for yourself. That's all you have to say for yourself is no prob, Bob. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm like fake angry. Oh man, thank you so much. That's fucking awesome, dude. This has been the best fucking stream ever. I'm drawing a cool horse, dude, and like, goddamn, fuck, shit. Yes. Yes. Sorry, I'm in a weird mood. I'm quoting Game Grumps shit. Seriously, thank you. Shoot. All right, let's paint this guy's skull. So basically, what I'm gonna do with the layers and stuff is, is this what I was talking about? Is I want to limit myself to like 2 or 3 layers. Basically, do the sketch and then do the color right underneath the sketch, and then kind of merge those layers together and paint them together, and you know, just leave some areas kind of sketchy, because you know, this is a daily challenge. I don't have time to like futz around for 2 or 3 hours on one of these things. I want these to be done in like an hour tops. Oh man, okay. Shit. Thank you so much. I just saw my like little green progress bar shoot almost to, I mean, past the halfway mark. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh god, I'm literally reeling. Are you gonna do the glowy pupil? That is a good question. I kind of don't want to. I think it's more mysterious and ambiguous if I don't do it. But I mean, we can always have an alt, right? Why not have an alt? Ain't no shame in having an alt. Even if you can't get back in the server out. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't want to. That's not a topic we needed to really discuss live, but I appreciate the support. I'm gonna need to lock this layer. Okay, cool. So let's just go ahead and merge those two layers now. And the thing that I wanted to do with these, or at least attempt to do, is like now just treat it like a painting and see, kind of just see where it goes. I don't want to spend a ton of time on this. I want to definitely render the area around the head, but elsewise, I'm not too concerned. I want to get the head and the foot of it like defined shape-wise. This music is peaceful. There's been a couple of songs in this playlist that have not been super peaceful and have been kind of rowdy, but this song's nice. So how's everybody's day been? How's everybody's week been? Because my last few weeks have been the strangest combination of like the laziest time I've ever had in my life, and also like the most just, I don't know. It's hard to explain. I've been like very busy, but also very lazy. Like I've not wanted to be busy. I've been going to work and stuff, and not enjoying work because I work at a gas station where we have rewards points. I'm not going to say the name of the place that I work at. It rhymes with ogre, and it's real bad at the end of the month because everybody wants to use their points before they expire, and that is annoying because people are rude and they don't know how to use our system a lot of time, and it's not fun. What do I feel like this dude has supersonic screaming? I don't think that would necessarily be a power this thing has. Although maybe you can hear its, pained cries from miles away or something like that. I don't know. Legend has it you can hear its wails from over the mountains. Remains are a tricky creature. Some say it's a demon brought up from the pits of hell himself, designed to drag us down there with it. Some say it's what happens when your horse dies in the desert in the middle of a hot spot, and it plumb up and starts walking again, using the hair it once had on its back. And wants soul, it wants head and its body. Whatever it is, these things are creepy as all get out. I don't much like getting around them, but we ain't ever had an attack or much of an incident with them, so it's best to just steer clear, let them do their own thing, and let them go about their business. If you ever do have an encounter with one, get loud and get proud, because they spook easy. Been doing well, actually, making cool ass art. Recent cool motivation to draw from someone's my art. Raw? Okay. I mean, I know there's like been a meme recently going around of like this pick goes hard, you know, stuff like that. This pick goes so hard, and it's like a picture of Sonic the Hedgehog smoking weed or something. It's like this pick goes hard. But, hey man, use whatever motivation you can get, because nowadays, if somebody wants to support you, take it. Nobody supports anybody anymore, it feels like. I mean, obviously I say that, but I just got $200, so I really appreciate that. But you know what I mean, right? Like, there's not a whole lot of, like... The world is very competitive, is what I was trying to get at. Like, for some reason, people tend to compare themselves to others and get angry or, you know, whatever, when other people are succeeding more than them, and that's not the vibe. It's not the vibe. I feel like this process is slow, but it's also fast. I don't know, folks. Not sure if I'll like it yet. We'll have to fucking see. I want to leave these like little extra sketchy outline bits. I don't know, maybe I do need to go. Subjectively, their artwork is always pretty clean, so you can always see the sketch line. The cool thing about this one, specifically, is that all of these little stray sketch lines is just more hair. You know, it's just more hair. You can't do it wrong. Not really. I mean, I'm sure you could find a way to do it wrong, but you get what I mean. This sounds like Toy Story Woody's Roundup. Or am I wrong? Like, this sounds like Toy Story Woody's Roundup. It's cute. It's like cute cowboy music. I like this. Yeah, I'm liking this guy a lot. He's fun. He's cool. He's cool, dude. Next drawing request stream, I'm going to have the actor draw his avatar doing Tokyo Ghoul meme pose. I do not know what you are talking of. I don't know what you're talking about. Thing about that is I love anime, y'all, I don't watch it. I love anime so much, I do not have the patience to sit. And well, okay, here's the problem. I love anime. I actually do like watching anime, but I have this thing. Maybe it's part of ADHD. I don't know. I can't like start because I know I'm gonna get way into it and like get obsessed over it, and that's fine. But I don't want something to like control my life. And one of the problems with anime is that it's very engaging. And that's usually a great thing for a show to like grip your attention and to whatever. But I like to also work while I watch things, and anime, it's so captivating and so interesting, the way the stories are told and the way the art styles and all that. It becomes a problem because I can't focus on my work while I'm also doing it, like while I'm actually drawing. Well, yeah, I'm gonna erase the stuff and I'll put it back in later as like stray hairs falling off. Fiddle. I was talking about Stream Chat Discord. Like YouTube is taking over my life. Well, the thing about YouTube is, like, yes, I agree with you, but I also disagree. I always watch YouTube while I'm drawing because most of the videos that I watch are not like heavily story driven, like engaging animated projects, or not even animated, like they're not things that I have to devote 1000% of my attention to. Most of the time I watch like Drawfee stream VODs, or I'll watch or listen to a podcast. Something that's usually long form and has a lot of talking, just so that, weirdly enough, I'm kind of like a dog in this way, but I think it tricks my brain into thinking there's another person in the room, and I work best when I know that there's somebody else working near me. It's a theory of practice called parallel play, and you see it a lot in children, but also it just works well in adults, especially ones who are ADHD or neurodivergent in some way, where just having another person in the room to kind of literally just be there. You don't have to talk to them or whatever, but having another voice in the room or having another person in the room just kind of keeps you accountable, It's a weird, like, they can actively keep you accountable and say like, hey, are you working? Or they can just like exist there, and it for some reason eases the tension of starting a project and like of working on stuff. I don't know. It's a strange phenomenon, but it works for me. Whatever it is, it works. How are we going? How have we been going for? Let's show you. We've been going for about 45 minutes. It's not too bad. I've been saying this has taken a while, but like with all the banter at the beginning and all the little pauses and stuff, 45 minutes ain't bad. I've been working on this for maybe about 40 minutes. And I said an hour tops, so I'm kind of on track. Cause I'm thinking about, I'm kind of like rounding third on this guy. I want to put in obviously some like shadows to define the forms here. Go in here and erase I just realized something as well. This kinda do look like the Blob from FNAF. Nobody make that comparison. It's fine. It's nothing. I like this, the guitar and this. No. We just make Jack from Adventure Time and give him. I don't know. I never watched Adventure Time. I watched it a little bit. No, I never watched it fully through. I tend to fall off on all of the shows I watch. If I can't watch it in like within a week, where I'm like hyper fixated on it, not gonna happen. I'm not gonna finish it. And don't even sit there and tell me that I could watch all of Adventure Time in a week. Don't even dare sit there and tell me I could do that, because that's not the truth. I think now it's time to make my brush a little small, and then do some of these like swoopy motions. Off the back of this thing, just to like show it's got like some motion behind it. Had a head wisp? What do you mean? Like a something like this? I don't think it works. I like the just very straight down matted hair look, but obviously there's still going to be some that's like flying away in the breeze. I want to show some like directionality with this thing, as if it is moving through the desert. Just crawling with these tendrils of hair. Like, I want it to feel kind of wet, actually. Like, oily. Some, like, brown. More desaturated. I want some gray. Reflecting the desert. Hair has these like tends to have like these like bands of light. I think even these are a little too pronounced. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That looks good, I think. That looks pretty good. What I'm going to do now is... How can I select this thing's entire form? I think I'm going to do is copy and paste this boy. And going to set him to overlay. I'm going to get a big soft eraser. Erase most of this. And just so I can get some of these forms like lost and pushed into that pure blackness. And then what I can do is go in with pure black in the areas that I want. There we go. Yeah. And then on top of that, let's just throw some like dusty. Oh, you know what? I actually have a brush that's specifically made for dust. And I think I can even just throw it on this. Let's grab... Hatching would be... Yeah, friction, I think, would be a good... Well, maybe not. Cloud? No, we don't want gauze cloud. We want sand soft? What is sand soft? Maybe. I think friction was probably best. You know what? Let's just actually go ahead and give it. Let's do an add layer. Oops, nope, not that. I want a new layer that's on add mode. I'll just like pop some clay up this on top of this boy. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Actually, let's see what looks like on normal. I think I actually like it more on normal. Let's just lower the opacity just a little bit. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Yeah, so this is what I mean by I wanted to repaint the cactus one, because this is, yeah, it's just too cartoony. I think I want this world to be rendered in more of like a slightly more realistic style, you know? Is it all hair or just shadows that are hair-like? I think it's all hair. And I think these things tend to manifest as black, but you could probably have one that's almost in any hair color that you would find on a horse. But the black ones are spookiest. So, you know. Do that as you wish. Because you could very easily have, like, let's just lock that in place. Actually, let's duplicate this just in case. Let's lock that one in place, and we'll just a desaturated red. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Grab this. Have like an orange one or a brown one or whatever. It's not necessary that it would be. Yeah. You know what I mean. What was I getting at? I lost my train of thought. I think we're moving on now. Yes? Moving on to the next dude. Who you? Who you? Why you here? What? Hold up. Excuse me. Please. There we go. Alrighty. Next up, we've got Sorry, I'm talking to somebody on Discord. Talking to Mr. O.R. Ash. Yikes. Okay. I forgetted what the prompt was making me want to create something like Westworld. Well, do it. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Do it. I'll go to photos. Dust is the next prompt. I wasn't sure what to do with dust. Dust is one of those things that can kind of... It feels like one of those prompts that can kind of back you in a corner. And I put it there kind of purposely for that because I didn't know what to do with it. Sentient dust cloud is like the first thing that comes to mind, and I don't think that's what I want to make. That feels too easy. I want to subvert expectations as much as I can. Even though I created the prompts. Go figure. Because, like, just this background could be dust, right? What if it's a corpse animated by a dust cloud? You're closer. I'm thinking that reminds me a bit of like Sandman. Can you imagine like reverse Sandman? I don't think this is what it's going to end up being. I don't think it's going to be because like another reanimated corpse right in a row. I don't want to do that. But the idea could be, and I may introduce this later on, but it's just a skeleton that is clear full of sand, that is like the rib cage is full of sand and the skull is like leaking sand, and it is being ambulated that way by the sand moving around and pushing it, kind of Sandman style. But I don't think having two reanimated corpses right in a row works. But not a bad idea. Like a scarecrow, but full of sand. Also, sand and dust are similar, but they're not the same thing. What about... this is also like... Creatures are the primary focus of this thing. Creatures are the primary focus. I want to be able to create creatures. But I could also create magic items or anything, right? So. I say magic items, but you know what I mean. Weird items. Or vehicles, or, many, many things. Maybe some sand creature that uses armor like Valhazak? Maybe. I guess I'm not going to come up with a list for November. Be prepared, artist. Let's see. Let us see. Dust. The idea of dust. Things that are dusty. What is dusty? Maybe something that prevents dust? Goggles would prevent dust from getting in your eyes. And debris. Something... goggles, something... Makes dust, maybe a burrow owl? What's a burrow owl? Oh yeah, these little dudes. I like these little dudes. Okay, interesting. We could fuse a burrowing owl with a different animal that burrows, and maybe it burrows so fast that it kicks up these dust clouds when they are when they're tunneling. Ooh, you know what would be funny to merge them with? Roadrunner. Because, haha, fast. But like let's say that they dig so fast that they kick up a dust cloud behind them as they're like spewing it out of the entrance of their home. And that kind of, it may attract predators or whatever, but like also the dust spewing into their face may deter them. Predators like coyotes. Road Runner. Not the cartoon. I want a real one. There's a real one. We could call these things like tunnel runners or something as well. Maybe the dust clouds are so deadly. Causes the prey to have hallucinations. I don't know about that. I mean, we are doing some supernatural stuff with these creatures, but like, I want the world to be a little bit more grounded than that. But I'm not shooting down your idea entirely. I think it's valid. Yeah, let's mix these two guys. I mean, they have very similar fur. Yeah, the fur that's on birds, bird fur. They have very similar feather patterns because they live in the desert. This wouldn't be a hard thing to like mix together. Oh, that's the famous bird fur. Okay, so we definitely need. Obviously, burrow owls have like that very. They're gonna act like prairie dogs. Oh my goodness. Okay, owls have the 360 swivel, and roadrunners are very fast, so they're gonna act like meerkats. Did I say meerkats before? I don't know. They're gonna act like, yeah, they're gonna act like meerkats. They're gonna poke their heads out of the ground, and they're gonna swivel it 180 degrees to look around for stuff. That's kind of clever. It's kind of clever. I'm gonna just go ahead and delete that, just in case. So let's create this little creature. Maybe the creature stores sand, dust in its feathers, and shakes them off to look more naked. That's also a good idea. Yeah. So I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna draw this thing like from the back. God, I love birds. Birds are cool. Also, I am terrible at drawing birds. I want this thing to be shaped kind of like a bullet. I want its head to be like completely facing us. I'm like so terrible at drawing birds, y'all. I need to practice more bird anatomy. Also, I want the zygodactyl feet. Yeah, these guys got them. Actually, they both got kind of zygodactyl feet, which is interesting. Common ancestor, maybe? For those of you at home, zygodactyl is when you got 2 toes in front and 2 toes in back that face opposite directions. It's good for grabbing prey, especially when you're like swooping down. And obviously, I think these things are going to be flightless. I don't know if roadrunners are flightless or not. I'm sure that these owls can probably fly, but I think it's funnier if they run. And is a fast boy. Actually, should it be just like looking straight at the camera, like that owl? It sounds like some SpongeBob music almost. It's like It's like, it's got that twanginess to it. They've got pretty, like, wide circular eyes. Yeah, that was definitely a SpongeBob song. It's gonna have the crest on top as well. I worry this is gonna look too much like just an existing bird, even though it's based on multiple other birds. Yo, what up everyone? What did I miss so far? Imagine this creature takes dust and baths like a chinchilla. Yeah, they're owl that lives in cactus. Elf owls? Cutest thing. All right, I gotta search elf owls. Also, what you missed, filmmaker, is I'm doing like another 30-day challenge. Although I'm not doing it 30 days. I'm just trying to get ahead of it, so I have some backlog time. It's called Westember? Yeah, Westember. It's the month of September, drawing every day, creating something that's Wild West monster themed, animal, creature, cryptid stuff. Elf owl. Image. Yeah, it's pretty cute. This little guy. Oh, he's just a little guy. He's just a little guy. Oh my goodness. Y'all, you did not disappoint. He's just a little guy. Look at him. He's so cute. He's just a little guy. I love him so much. So cute. He looks like a plush toy. Look at this one. Look at this little guy. He looks so sweet. He's like, hello, how are you today? Hello, how are you today? Oh, he's adorable. Oh, that did not disappoint. That's so good. That's so good. He's just a little guy. Love him. Oh, I love him to death. He's great. Thank you for sharing that with me. Maybe make it look like an actual burning with two feather crests? Hello? Yeah, he definitely is a oh-whoa little owl. He's the most oh-whoa owl I've ever seen. He's a oh-wow. This thing just looks like a chicken. I think if I give it two feather crests, it's gonna look like a quail. Whatever. There's something I have lost. There is a there's something missing here. Alright, time to redo the head. I think, as unfortunate as it is, I think its head needs to be facing not directly at us. I do kind of want to work a little bit of that elf owl face into this, just because he's so freaking cute. He is just a little guy. He's such, like, that is the most little guy energy I've ever seen in a creature. He looks so, like, content with his life. I hope reincarnation is real so I can be reincarnated as one of those. That looks like a cockatiel. Damn it. Give him the same head posture as the Kick and Ha. What? I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. Y'all, how do birds? How do birds? How I do bird? Do him? Yeah, him do that. How do I make a heckin' bird that looks like an owl and a different bird, but isn't them? This is a pigeon. Now, that's a pigeon, I think. Y'all, I have no experience drawing birds. I don't know if I'm doing this stream. I don't know if I'm gonna do it this stream or next stream. I'm gonna have to draw an elf owl with slime or something. Yeah, for sure. I have like reference up. I do not use. Oh, there he is again. There he is again. Oh, look at this little face. Oh, just deleted my sketch. Actually, that's probably not a bad thing. I probably should just delete my art. This thing's feet looks like it comes right out of its chest. What? Roadrunners are wild. And they all, birds in general are just fucking weird. Okay. Alright. Time to reevaluate all my life choices. Bird head. Time to bird head. I do want it looking directly at the camera because owls just fucking do that. Their eyes are built in such a way that it always looks like they're looking at you. And they got these like dome-shaped, dick-shaped heads. Roadrunner's got like a little bit of a hook on the end of its beak, so I want to show that. This thing's got eyes that like kind of go down. They're big eyes, but they're also like, you know, they have an expression to them. Roadrunner eyes are like just fucking wild. There's like a circle with a dot in it. I feel like my brush size is just way too big. This thing looks like a fucking Muppet. Like, it just looks like a Muppet. I don't know how to reconcile these two creatures together. I have so little experience drawing birds that I genuinely am fucking struggling. There's bird. I kind of want to have this guy in my Omnitrix. just like this fucking dude. I can't, y'all. Nope, it's not happening. This bird, not a bird today. Alright, starting over. Delete your art, y'all. Delete your art. This thing needs to look better, I think. Okay. Starting over. We're starting with Roadrunner body. And then just the whole bird is gonna be like this thing, but okay, so it's got a whole ass, like acute angle. This thing's body is very flat, so it's gonna be kind of in between. All right, cool. Then the legs of it kind of just straight come out of it. The legs of it come out of it. Yeah, those are words. You always... you love a Wild West song with a Johnny Test whip crack sound in the background. The owl keeps its tail, like, down. So that's what we're gonna do with this guy. This is looking more bird than that last one ever could have ever looked bird. I English good, don't I? I want this thing to be kind of like bullet shaped again, so that it's good at burrowing. Good life. Yes. Maybe just try elongating the body from the chest. That's not a bad idea. I mean, this thing is going to look unnatural no matter what. Because it's a fusion of two different birds. And I do kind of need it to look like a fusion of two different birds. Come on. You want it to be a little bit longer, but... Oh. Y'all, birds is hard. If you ever have the chance to draw a bird, I wouldn't recommend it. Birds suck, dude. Okay, so owl beak point down, Roadrunner beak point. Oh, it looks like a pheasant. Darn it. I feel like I'm fusing them in a way that's too cohesive. I feel like I need to fuse them in a way that's a little bit more literal. So I may just like stick an owl head on top of this thing. I don't know. Like it's hard. Bird is hard, guys. I may ditch bird. Like, not gonna lie, might ditch bird idea. Like, no shame in ditching bird, I think. This thing looks like shit, y'all. I can't do bird. I can't do bird. All right. You know what? I can't do bird. What if we gave this guy a head wisp? I don't know what that means. Ugh. Alright. I think we have a decent bird shape. I think we need to maybe not do the owl and do a different burrowing creature. What's a different burrowing creature? Something that like is not a bird, actually. I think fusing two birds is too hard. I think fusing bird with mammal, yeah, like a big rodent of something. Like, meerkats don't exist in the prairie dog, right? Prairie dog. Prairie dog? Is prairie dog? Let's do prairie dog. Is literally on the prairie. Prairie dog. Yeah, it's a little prairie dog. That thing is so ugly. But it's fine. It's gonna be a flightless aminal. Gonna be a flightless one, for sure. But it's gonna dig so good. It will dig so incredibly well. Its haunches, though, is gonna have to change. Its haunches gonna need to become much meatier. Its face. Alright, I should copy and paste a picture. Copy. Oh, there's prairie. Let's just literally stick a fucking prairie dog head on this bird. Because, like, they don't got heckin' ears. Like, their ears lay so flat against their head. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I want it to actually be in this pose where it's like eating something. It's like a little gopher. Little heckin'. Oh, it's twiggling so hard, guys. It's so fat. Hi, Jack. I was in Discord trying to talk to you. Justin may have a good idea. Maybe a whiplash viper. Snake that burrows and lashes out, kicks up dirt. Okay. If prairie dog don't work, we will go with digging snake. But for the time being, I'm going to attempt prairie dog. I'm going to attempt prairie dog. Yeah. Okay. Which means I'm gonna, like, I think I'm gonna redraw this thing again. Because it's gotta be, like, posed different now that it's a prairie dog. Okay, prairie dog head. It go. It's like a lump, and then it do like another lump. This looks phallic, and then it do another lump. And it like just kind of like sits on its little feet like that. And I do want it to be like eating, but I want this to be feathered, like kind of like wings a little bit. And it's eating. It's got feathers going out like this, and then it's got like just like nasty bird feet. And then like a fan. Bird and snake actually could work better than chunky. I don't, cause like I can imagine already like snake head on like a bird. You see what I mean? And then you have snake tail, but I'm liking snake more actually now because I'm thinking about it. This is a game where the world is dangerous, and there's just like this thing in the desert that's kicking up dust clouds, and it's a dangerous thing. Yeah, no, sure, yeah, actually, fuck prairie dog. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be a roadrunner and a what is it? A whiplash viper. What do these things look like? I don't think I'm getting the right. I just realized you're making Western. No, I'm not. I'm doing my own thing. I came up with Whiplash Viper as a nickname for the creature. What is it actually called? What's the real name of the snake? Because I don't think Whiplash Viper is giving me the right thing. Whiplash Ball Python. That's not what I want. Burrowing. Burrowing snake. I could do like a hognose snake. Those are cute. They're not dangerous in any way though. I want like a dangerous snake. Diamondback rattlesnake. Well, here's the thing with using rattlesnake is the next prompt I think is rattler, which I do have a design in mind for. It is going to be a rattlesnake and it's two more. It's after tracks. Rattler is going to be a mix between a rattlesnake and a centipede. I fucking hate centipedes. Not gonna like drawing this thing, but it's gonna be a giant snake with like a ton of centipede legs. I have a design in mind for it already. So yeah, I'm just gonna pick. I'm sure there's like a burrowing lizard. Lizard might actually work better. Burrowing desert lizard. So then we can give like we can do a dinosaur basically. It'll be a bird. Monitor lizards. Oh yeah, huge like monitor lizards. Or we could do those like spinier kind of flat lizards. let's just do like the little guy. Okay, got it. All right, got it. So I want to do kind of a dynamic pose with this guy. His whole schwa. That same like Woody's Roundup song. Did it loop already? There's no way. Ba-dum, ba-dum. I mean, it may have looped. It may have looped actually. I'm gonna hop to a different. There we go. I don't want this to look like a dinosaur. I want it to look like a lizard, but I don't know how to draw friggin' snoots. Y'all, how did I go from something like real good to struggling so hard? Like, y'all, not gonna lie, why am I struggling like this? Sometimes you're just bad at art and you don't mean to, but sometimes it's hard to not be good. I don't know. Base your face off the freaking monitor, lizard. I don't know why you're not looking good. Alright. Let's draw you just like from the side. This looks like a velociraptor. But the difference between it is just going to be like the eyes are further on the further forward, and its nose is going to be here. This just looks like a dinosaur, y'all. And I know lizards look like dinosaurs. I'm struggling. Gila monster? I don't want to do a Gila monster. I want to do these like long-faced ass, noodly looking boys. Because I want to base it also on a roadrunner, and they're also noodly, you know? I want them to be like in attack pose, bursting out of the sands, ready to ambush. Him got a long ass tongue. Now it's starting to look like the lizard from Spider-Man. Oh, you know what? I could also make this, since I'm using Roadrunner inspiration, I can make this thing kind of like a beak. Like Roadrunner's got like thin beak, like a little hook on the end, like that. That could like help it look not like a dinosaur. Arms to be up and lizard feet are weird. How many toes you got, bro? How many toes you got? You got 5 of them? Yeah, you got 5 of them, kinda. You kinda got 5 of them. Yeah, you got 5. But they're like middle fingers and stuff are the longest. And since this is like a burrowing creature, they're gonna be like long and flat. Like a mole. And then we'll put some feathers on this thing. Like some just sparse kind of feather. That, yeah. His body is gonna be kind of like long and flat. Boys got long tongues. They have a stripe similar to. Yeah, I like this a lot. I like this a lot more. I don't think I'm gonna draw the whole thing either. I think I'm gonna draw it like. These are not gonna be crazy huge creatures. They're gonna be like, you know. If it were standing on all fours, it'd probably be about as long as a human. It's not going to be enormously, crazily huge. Bursting out of the sand. It's going to be an ambush type predator. I guess. I don't know. Or should I draw the whole thing and then have in the background a... Okay, should I have it bursting out of the sand? Or should I draw the whole creature um, like draw it smaller, position it in the frame in a certain way, and then have in the background like a sand dune with just like a plume of dust spraying out of it to like kind of indicate this is how this thing works. And then what I can do is just kind of repose it. This thing just looks like a velociraptor. I don't know how to do these things a little bit. I could instead rebuild the body to be much more bird-like. It's gonna look very much like a velociraptor, no matter what. But like, Roadrunners already look like velociraptors. There's nothing saying this can't be 3 different species as well. If I wanted to add a snake part or something. I also could, I feel like I could draw a second one to be in its like more correct posture when it would be down. Like, second one being second one being facing this way, mouth closed. I don't know. It's so difficult. It's very difficult. I kind of like the four-legged posture more. Let's just hide this, and then we'll just fuck with this. I didn't think I'd struggle with this one that much, but Dust is one of those prompts that's like, shit, you know? saying a problem with getting old, you get more sleepy. That's true. I got a Red Bull in my system though, so. Yeah, I think I like this more because it looks more like a lizard-like bird rather than a bird-like lizard. Or no, sorry. Flip that. Strike that, reverse it. A bird-like lizard rather than a lizard-like bird. A lizard-like bird is a dinosaur. A bird-like lizard is more unrecognizable. And we can give it now that Roadrunner head crest. Yeah, I like this thing. It's like a ground chicken. It's hilarious. Ugh. Why does every bird look like a chicken? Does that mean that chicken is quintessential bird? Like, and then in the background we can have like the sand dune. That's just like got a hole. It's like just spraying dust up in here to kind of fill this negative space. Man, my hand is getting tired already, which is not good. Yeah, okay, so I think this is our like final sketch. I'm gonna go ahead and delete that. And that. Interesting. Yeah, I think I like this a lot more than what I had. Obviously, the sketch is very unrefined. I may move on to the next sketch, though, because the next one is tracks, and I don't know what to do with it either. I don't know. What are we sitting at? An hour and 51 minutes? I think I'm going to try to do one more sketch, and then I think I'm going to wrap it up. 2 hours is feels about right. So, tracks. Obviously, that can mean a lot of things. Animal tracks are a viable, kind of option. Train tracks is another thing. There's a lot of different ways that you could interpret tracks. There was an idea that I did have, although now I'm kind of second guessing it because I thought it was kind of strange, of like just a big, very smart corvid that, like, stole the hooves off of, like, dead deer and used it to fake its tracks so that it could, like, lure things toward it and ambush them or whatever. But we just made a bird-like creature. So I don't know what I want to do for tracks. I think just drawing animal tracks, like drawing a paw print or whatever, is a cop-out. I am really happy with this thing. Tracks. Obviously there's, like, trackers, right? Like, there are people who track things. There's, like, wagon tracks too, like wheel tracks. What do you guys think? Is there any, you guys have any ideas for what we could do for tracks? Animals can track other animals, hunting other animals. Like a bloodhound tracking another creature. Also, we never did come up with a name for the dust lizard bird, but I can come up with that on my own if I need to. Yeah, I like the idea of bloodhound kind of being like a tracking dog. But it needs to be something else. Some sort of something that goes along with the dog or mixed with the dog or like dog then makes me think wolf. Wolf would be pretty good at tracking their prey. So we could like mix a wolf with something. Wolf tracks. And there's also like wolf. There's like moose tracks ice cream, which is an interesting way of taking that. Yeah. What are we thinking? Wolf. I think I like the idea of playing with a wolf for tracking. But what could we do to a wolf to make it better at tracking, other than its sense of smell? Because you can't really exaggerate a sense of smell. Maybe giving it... when it comes to olfactory senses, you know what they say, 2 heads are better than 1. We could do like a 2-headed fused wolf that would be really good at tracking, because it's getting double the sensory input from its nose. I guess nose is. 2-headed wolf that's like fused down the middle, like a, like those 2-headed sheep. Let me look up 2-headed sheep. Or cow, or whatever it is. Yeah, it's got like a central shared eye. Ooh, yeah. Those like cycloptic sheep or whatever that have a central shared eye. poor things. I mean, they live a horrible life, but like, yeah, two-headed wolf with a central shared eye could be an interesting monster. Yeah, okay. I like that idea. Wolf. It's a wolf. I'm gonna have to draw 2 snouts. Not in the mood. Okay. God, wolves are fucking cute. They're just beautiful dogs. They're just like big, beautiful dogs. Just big, beautiful furry creatures of nature. I love them. They're beautiful. They're beautiful, wolfy creatures. Starting to understand furries. No, I'm not joking. Tone indicator joking. Copy. This thing definitely lives in the snow, though, for sure. These things are built to hunt in the snow. Cool. Yeah. No, I think the idea of a two-headed wolf with a central fused eye, that's just like kind of potentially in pain and like, yeah, that would be a cool monster to fight. I think it would be really good at hunting me down. Okay, you gotta stop comparing the things to other things, Justin. I love ya. That's like the worst thing you can do to a artist. Like, hey, this reminds me of another thing. I don't care. I know none of my ideas are original. Making rock type pose. I'm not making it a bipedal wolf. Okay, so it's central eye. Central ear as well. Yeah, Mom and Dad, y'all better not be watching this because I'm probably gonna use this as like maybe your even first monster encounter. This is a cool monster. I like it. It's kind of looking like a bear, but I absolutely fucking love the movie Rango. Love Rango. It's one of my favorite animated movies, not gonna lie. And Jake the Snake is Rattlesnake Jake is my favorite fucking character in that movie as well. What my favorite line is when he's got, I guess spoiler alert for Rango, but my favorite line is when he's like strangling Beans, and she's like, "Go to hell" or something like that. And he's like, "Where do you think I come from?" Such a good line. You got killer in your eyes, boy. I will see. Yeah, Rattlesnake Jake is the best fucking character in that whole goddamn movie. Ain't no hawk, ain't nothing but bats. Yeah, Johnny Depp steals the movie. That's what I said. So good. You the one that killed them Jenkins brothers? Sure am. All 7 of them. Or killed them with 1 bullet. All 7 of them. All 7 of them. How exactly you do that? This is where it gets complicated. It's so good. Yeah, it's one of my favorite movies. I wouldn't want a sequel, because like what would you do with it? Like what would the conflict be? Because like the lack of water is such a great omnipresent threat that even the villains have to deal with. Like it's so like deeply rooted in the way that world operated. Water and like that conflict was so deeply rooted in the way that world operated, that the only way to have a sequel is to have something as equally as important as that. And I feel like doing, yeah, I don't know. You can't do that again. So I feel like a sequel would suffer because of that. Also, I am struggling with this like forward-facing wolf face. The one that's like facing kind of away is not as big a deal. I think it's because of the central eye that's fucking me up. They're both gonna kind of look not so, because they're fused together. Neither of them are gonna look like really all there. Maybe you can focus on the offspring of Rango and then the new leaf. Yeah. Figure out missing land help people. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I think anything you would do in a sequel would... I feel like it would diminish the original. I think it works so well as a standalone that I don't think I would want it to be a sequel. That's just me. I don't know. Maybe other people feel differently. I feel like their faces should be closer together, and I should nix this middle ear. I feel like it should almost be kind of impossible for one to have their mouth open without the other having it open, because they're be connected in this specific way. That'll allow me to have the eyes be arranged perfectly. I think also having one mouth open, one mouth closed is causing a problem as well. Because I can't have the right expression that looks silly. And of course it would be drooling, like a lot, because its mouth is kind of constantly open. Dang, I noticed we have a whole lot of dogs in mythology that I'm not. Yeah. El Tigre was more Mexican, but it did give off cowboy vibes. Yeah, I agree with that. No, I just have to draw. Just like I just gotta draw a wolf now. Shoulders are like, I always forget that animals that like walk on all fours, their shoulders are like fucking way up here, and then their upper arm, and then their lower arm, like the front limbs of an animal. I always fucking forget about. I know how to draw the back legs and the haunches pretty well, like, because I know where the hip and the spine is, and I may even draw him like he's hungry, he's a little desperate. I don't think you would actually be able to see ribs on a wolf, but I do want to like just kind of accentuate the idea that he's whatever, he's beat up. Maybe he actually is kind of scarred. Yeah, I think I've like figured the. Here backward. Get that angry dog look. Okay, just delete those. Make them taller. Kind of looks like a hyena with that big hunched back, but I think what I might do is make his neck a little longer. Because hyenas have that real short neck. Because they like... Is this song... What is going on with this music? I keep clicking different... song. It must be just like some playlist that's available on another website that people are just porting over, like Endemic Sound or something. But yeah, because I've definitely heard this song in some people's videos or something. But yeah, you get what I mean. I think I'm gonna leave. The sketches and stuff here though, and kind of wrap up. This has been a pretty fun stream. Goddamn. Agnostic Primate, thank you so much again. I know you're probably not here anymore, but $200 fucking on the first time I've ever had the Ko-fi up on stream. Like, what a way to start it out, man. That's baller. Never gonna have another night like this. So, seriously, again, thank you so much. But I'm absolutely, yeah. Absolutely loving it. S-Dude just showed up. I don't know if you just showed up, S-Dude, but yeah, we are ending the stream. Agnostic donated that 200 a long time ago. So I apologize for you catching the tail end here, but this music, y'all, it's so triumphant. I just got here. Yeah, Limo. Oh, sorry. Well, I'll run down what we went through. What we did. Started out with this. I wanted to recolor this. This is just kind of the image we started on. This was already done when we started. This is like the cactus monster, living cactus. It's fine. What is Westember? Westember is a month-long drawing challenge that is centered around a Wild West theme for the month of September. You know, like Inktober and like Omnitober, like I did last year. This is Westember. I chose my birthday month, and I'm using this prompt monthly whatever system as a way of generating ideas for my tabletop role-playing game that is also based in the Wild West with monsters and stuff. It's Wild West with monsters. So I have a living cactus monster that I may either redraw or remake in some way. And then we moved... May I ask? Yeah. Then we moved to the prompt horse, and we came up with the name remains for these, like remains, like animated remains. It is the corpse of a horse that was only left with its mane intact, and then that mane grew with the spirit of the horse, and they just kind of wander the desert on this body made of hair, and they're kind of like Grim Reapers, but they're harmless. They're just scary because they're a dead horse with a lot of hair. But the name Remain for that is really cool. And then we came up with the prompt was dust, and we came up we like jumped a lot of hurdles to get to this thing, but we eventually settled on like a burrowing bird. So it started out with a burrowing owl and a roadrunner, but they were too similar and I couldn't draw a bird. And then we moved to like a burrowing, like a prairie dog, and that didn't work. And then I moved to a burrowing lizard and a roadrunner. And basically this thing digs into the ground and it shoots these big clouds of dust and dirt and debris up into the world as like a kind of a deterrent. And it also can be like an ambush predator. It burrows to the ground and has these feathers and looks like a kind of a four-legged lizard chicken thing. And then finally, we did, the prompt was tracks. The prompt was tracks, so I said, like, okay, what things are good at tracking? I didn't want to do, like, animal tracks or train tracks, because, you know, just drawing paw prints is a cop-out. So I was like, what things are good at tracking? Dogs are good at tracking. People take dogs on hunts all the time. Dog became wolf. Wolf became, like, how do you make a wolf better at tracking? You give it 2 noses. 2 heads are better than 1. We fused 2 wolves together and made a mega wolf. And I might actually give it, like, extra vestigial legs or something. But we made a big 2-headed wolf that will just be like a big monster in the world that, you know, you have to avoid. So yeah, I am making a tabletop role-playing game, and I'm using Westember, this list of prompts that I made for the month of September, to generate ideas so that I can kind of make like a monster handbook. What is it called? Like you know what I mean? For like D&D. I'm potentially thinking about making like this into a project of some kind. You know, making a game that it would be the type of thing that would be 6 legs could be Creaturepedia. Maybe not Creaturepedia, but it would be something along the lines of like the Monster Manual, sorry, from D&D. That's the name of it. Something that like you can use to supplement either your D&D games or this game that I'm making. It's based around the Wild West, so yeah, something like that. It would be the type of thing where if I released it as a physical book, it would have a set price, but if I wanted to release like a digital version, it would be like a pay what you want type thing. Something that I can just, you know, obviously the game mechanics itself are all taken from other games, and they all, it's a whole thing. I don't know if like you can copyright game mechanics or if people would call me out for taking game mechanics from other games, but I don't really want to play with that stuff. So it would have to be like a pay what you want, because the game itself I should release for free, but the supplementary material that is all my own work I can release for profit. But that's way down the line. I don't need to worry about any of that. I don't need to worry about any of that right now. A dossier, yeah, sure. It would be like something. It would be like a little book. So, with that, I am going to wrap up the stream, and I'm going to go ahead and throw the hair horse on the screen for the end, on the end here. We didn't do any art tax or anything this stream, although, yeah, we got some stuff for art tax, but it's not a huge deal. I will do a double art tax next stream as penance. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, stopping by. I had a ton of fun doing this and talking. I really do enjoy streaming, even though I don't do it as often as I should. But, you know, it is what it is. Your boy's trying. Thank you one more time to everybody who donated this stream. I appreciate you guys so much. But until next time, keep it sleazy. I don't know. Keep it slimy. Anyway, I'll see you guys next stream. Peace. Goodbye. Gonna wait for the stream to catch up so that I can stop it.